Hey guys, welcome to JoJo Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing a IPA, and this is from the great state of Georgia, from Atlanta, Georgia, and this is the Sweetwater Brewing Company IPA. From what I've read, this is a pretty popular brewing company down south. I think it's been around since the mid-1990s or so. I learned that from Louisiana Beer Reviews. And on the top it says, "Don't float the mainstream." And this is an independent brewing company. And on the side it says, "Independently brewed since 1997, since 97. Our original India Pale Ale lays down hints of grapefruit and pine on the palate with a clean and bright finish. A straight up, always fresh, always heady OG IPA. This is the go-to brew you order without having to check the menu. And it is can conditioned for a fresher taste." And this is, they say to enjoy this by, looks like April 11th of 2021, so we're good with that. And by the way, bottle conditioning, as far as, I'm not an expert at home brewing or brewing in general, but I think that's when the beer goes through a second fermentation process, and you add sugar after the first fermentation, and then you seal it. And that, I think that's basically what bottle conditioning is, but I'm sure there's more to it than that, but that's my basic understanding of it. This gets an 89 out of 100 on Beer Advocate, which is a very good score. It's unfiltered, 6.3% alcohol by volume, 50 IBUs, and it's going to be an old school American IPA, also known as a West Coast IPA. So, I mean, we'll see. That's what I've read about it. Let's go on with the pour here. So, look at that, about 3 fingers worth of head, slight orange tinted head as well, kind of like almost like a cream colored, and good amount of bubbles swimming up to the surface. It's got a little bit of haze going on. It's not totally, clear. Like I said, it is unfiltered, so it's going to be a little bit of haze in there, you would think. And it's like a orange appearance, dark orange, and good looking beer. Cannot really see through the glass too much. You can see light going through it, but not a whole heck of a lot. It's going for the aroma. Okay, so right off the bat, I get those pretty intense hop, floral hops, I would say, and orange for sure. See on the can here, they're kind of going with the, I think that's supposed to be like an orange like background, so they're obviously going with that kind of citrusy, orangey vibe, and I'm getting that in the aroma. Getting some grapefruit for sure, citrus, lots of citrus, tangerine, orange. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness, malty, and some white bread. Yeah, it's like getting some pretty in-your-face tropical notes. In that regard, kind of reminds me of New England IPA, in that a lot of the New England IPAs have like an intense, hop aroma, kind of in your face. This definitely has it. I want to say, appearance-wise, it's definitely an old school IPA, but with some haziness in there as well. Without further ado, salute. Okay, so the taste is kind of following the nose, in that I'm getting more of the floral hops, the fruit, kind of the fruity taste that you get from the hops, and the bitterness I'm not getting too much of. And was it 50 IBUs, but it's pretty dialed back in my opinion. Grapefruit, tangerine, citrus, those classic notes that you get in those American IPAs. And finish is semi-dry. Going down pretty easy. It's not really sessionable. 6.3. You could have a few of these fairly sessionable, but not overall, not really. I would say on the low end of medium for the mouthfeel. leaving good lacing behind. And yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying it. And first time I've ever had beer from this company. And I only have this one can, just a single, so, but I would definitely get it again if I saw it. I'm not sure how much it would be like in a 6-pack. But yeah, the OG Sweetwater IPA, so I assume this is like their first one. And I don't know if this is their flagship. If you guys know more about the brewery, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm not sure if it's like their flagship beer, but it seems to be one of the more popular ones out of Atlanta, Georgia. So again, it's 89 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. One more sip before I judge it. That's good. I'm going with a 93 out of 100. This is solid. The upper part of a A-. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, salute.